Greetings, I'm BJ Cobblecock, and this is my co-host
Anita Blackman, and welcome to Focks Ache News, where we report the news that you want to be true.
Coming up in today's shows, we have the most crucially important stories from our exclusive interviewers, Dirk Shrapnel and Chet Manley.
But first, we have a poll for the public. We want to hear your opinions on this, so text, tweet and call us. What is your political stance? Are you a dirty, smelly, liberal, hippie communist, or are you a mentally ill, rich white man?
Don't leave her hanging, guys. She loves to be down on a pole. Now, into less pressing matters. North Korea have recently announced that it is the happiest country in the world. This comes hot on the heels of the news that Kim Jong-il has the largest penis in the known world, standing at a staggering 3'4".
I'm sure you've had bigger.
Animals don't count. To celebrate this, he has now upped the number of free haircuts available in the state's capital from 27 to 30.
The Russians have continued their pursuit for world domination by trying to invade Ireland, but have as of yet been unsuccessful in getting a foothold in the country. They're continuously held off by drunken rowdy youths on Portmarnock and Dollymount beaches. These youths' weapons of choice are empty naggins and cans of droods.
Sounds like a typical Sunday morning for a slag like you.
Speaking of drunken rowdy youths, we have an interview with Paddy Mittens O'Guire, who is calling out Roy Keane. Let's see how that went.
Hello there, I'm Dick Shrapnel, and I'm here today with Paddy Mittens O'Guire to ask him about him challenging Roy Keane for the title of the country's most fightable person. Now, Mittens, when did you first realise you wanted to fight Roy Keane of all people?
The first time I realised I wanted to fight Roy Keane was when he came out with that audio bibliography or whatever they're called, yeah? And I couldn't read it or anything, but I knew, man, I was like, this is the cunt, man, I want him, I'm going for him, so I'm ready here to finally take him on.
Right, well, what have you been doing to prepare for this very important fight?
Prepare for this fight, man. I was there, right? I sat down and we watched all the Rocky flicks, you know, studied them nice, good and proper, so I'm absolutely amped to go at him. Also, I was watching the Mighty Ducks, man, class flick, check that bad boy out. God, man, yeah.
Right, well, when did you first start fighting there, Mittens?
It all started, right? Started with this little fight with this one named Cindy, right? She was in junior and infant, yeah, and she was giving it all this. So I just went up and was like, right, enough of that, panned it out. Kick that thing into high gear, and here I am now, man, just ready for the big one. I'm ready, we knew from then on.
Right, so it'd be safe to say you've been fighting all your life then?
No, man, that happened last week.
Right, well, seeing as Roy Keane has the title of the most scariest cunt in the country, is there anything you'd like to say to him before your fight?
Oh yeah, there is. Roy Keane, my style is impeccable. My defence is impregnable. I'm gonna eat your children, man. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna take you down to the ground. And like my boy Gandhi said, you're a cunt. I'm coming for you, Roy. Be ready.
Right, well, very big words from a very dumb man.
Call-out videos, not just for pikeys anymore.
The Monopoly Man has been accused of charges relating to his foundation funding the terrorist regime that has been attacking since the mid-1970s. The only thing he's been quoted saying since the accusations is, "I have a get-out-of-jail-free card, so whatevs, #YOLO."
College students in Artane have had their accommodation raided by local Garda after reports that they had set up a baby mill in their digs. They've been reported to have been selling their babies on the streets of Dublin around Rotunda Maternity Ward. Gardaí have claimed up to 250,000 euros worth of babies were confiscated from the house not long ago.
English isn't his first language. We have to be a bit forgiving with him. After the break, drugs, drugs, drugs. See you then.
This is Paddy. He is 12 years old. He lives in a country called Ireland. He gets up every morning at 7:30 and has to brush his teeth with orange juice instead of water because his ma and da can't afford the luxury of water. Last week, his parents took away his waterbed just so they could make some tea. Help make paying for water history. For only €278 a year, you could help Paddy and his family be able to shower weekly and have a cup of tea after dinner. To donate, please send all of your bank details to www.nigerianprincefoundation.com/gimme-all-your-money.
Dreamy Sleepy Nighty Snoozy Snooze, the alcoholic chocolate-based sleeping aid. It's banned in most European countries, which means it's very good to public people. Feel cheated out by a friend for no apparent reason and he annoys you? Give him some of this to knock him right out and steal victory back for yourself. Just one 10ml serum can help deal with sleeping troubles or people you generally do not want to deal with. For all your own personal and perverted ideas, remember these 5 words. Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze. We put the ooh in snooze.
Terms and conditions apply, but no release of flying fudge about that stuff.
Or sanitary drink.
And now for a topic that is very important to my co-presenter, drugs.
Well, you'd need to be on something strong to wear that, so I feel like you're kind of in the same boat as me there.
All the rage on the catwalks of Rialto.
Let's see what happened.
I think the last 3 weeks would be comparable to the hungry caterpillar. As first he ate an apple, and then 2 plums, and then 3 strawberries, and then 4 peaches, and so on in that fashion. Whereas I had 1 ounce of heroin, 2 ounces of cocaine, 3 ounces of marijuana, and 4 ounces of ketamine, and so on in that fashion.
Shocking.
Truly shocking.
How he speaks is heartbreaking. It's how you sound to everybody else.
How
Just
his
womp womp womp.
how his
Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp.
local reporters have informed us of havoc on the streets of Dublin after rampaging terrorists escaped from her bedroom. It has occurred that they plan on unleashing the beast of the Middle East across the people of Ireland. I bet you've had a few Middle Eastern beasts unleashed on you in your time.
Shut up.
Also, the Easter Bunny has threatened never to return to the shores of this country again after he was mugged and beaten in the sunny streets of Darndale. A group of delinquent OAPs, led by Linda Martin, were the culprits.
Since the release of the 50 Shades of Grey movie into Irish cinemas, it has had both positive and negative effects for the country. While the country's economy has been skyrocketing with the amount of sales of BDSM sex toys, the death toll due to autoerotic asphyxiation and other sexual acts has increased dramatically.
And now for a segment that's very important to me. This is a segment about a man who helped me become the person I am today and touched me in a way no priest has ever touched me before.
A priest? Let's go. I need to see this. Come on, VT.
Hello, I'm Chet Manley. I'm here at St. Lucifer's Church in Swords with Father Badtouch, who is an openly gay priest, to get his opinion on the gay marriage referendum. So, Father, when was it you first discovered that you liked the cock?
Oh, well, the first time I truly felt the Spirit of the Lord was when I was a young altar boy. And I was in confession, absolving myself of my sins. And the priest told me to truly absolve myself, I'll need to say my 12 Hail Marys and to be on my knees for 5 minutes. And on that day, I truly felt the Lord's Spirit fill me and His blessings wash over me. It was euphoric, to say the least.
Yes, I'm sure it was. So, in your opinion, do you think there are many religious figures in power who are homosexuals?
Oh, most certainly. To be honest, I'd say the Virgin Mary herself would be that way inclined. However, if she was that way inclined, given her situation, she would probably have to use the likes of a turkey baster or something like that.
Yes, of course. So, when priests are eventually allowed to marry, do you have anyone in mind? I mean, who's your type?
Oh, my type personally is usually strong-seeming men, you know.
Yes.
They give off a soft presence. They have lovely light facial hair that just rub gently on the skin, and they have these big, strong, loving, caring arms, and just a great kind of person. By the way, I'm giving close confessions later if you're interested and would like to absolve yourself and feel the glory of the Holy Spirit.
Yes, thanks, Father. And we'll put a pin in that and see how it happens.
Yes, we can.
Bad choice of words. Back to the studio.
Such an inspirational figure.
Too easy, too easy.
On today's Dieting Tip Special, we have little known facts for you to keep your waist trim. Firstly, take up crack. Crack will reduce your desire for food while increasing your desire for crack.
And it's very low calorie too, so that's always a plus. Another dieting tip we have is if you take 2 fingers and put them as far back in your throat as you can, you'll be able to taste all your favourite meals twice without any fat or calories or anything. Another way to lose weight is to not eat so much, you fat bastards. I've seen you walking around fucking, oh, disgusting.
Unfortunately, you can't avail of your own tips because she lost her gag reflex long ago.
And now for the weather.
Oh, the weather. We no longer have a weather studio or a weather satellite, so all we have are little faces on little sticks. And as you can see, we've a shady sun right over here.
There's plenty of shade being thrown
Plenty of
around
shade.
here.
All these sticks coming at your face, it must remind you of that donkey show you used to do in Tijuana. Thank you, sticks. Thank you. Thank
now
you,
for a look at sports.
Oh, all right. So now for a quick glance at the world of sport. Cricket is still a sport. People still play cricket, but nobody's interested. And in other news, the world toe
wrestling?
Toe wrestling?
Is that what this says?
There's a world toe wrestling championship happening somewhere, and we're looking for Irish people to participate.
We're looking for Irish people.
Well, apparently that's what our jobs
This studio used to have
come
so
to.
much credibility. This is what it's come to. My career has gone down the shitter, and it's your fault.
It's not my fault.
It's so your fault. This studio,
even,
this channel had so much credibility. Just leave.
I wouldn't even have to read the sports.
Just go.
I wouldn't even have to read the sports broadcast if you didn't give the old
well,
sports
you
guy
seem to handle balls
chlamydia.
fairly well.
I
go.
cannot work in these
Just
positions.
go.
And by the way, this is how you wear a short skirt. So you know, and your children will one day know. Get that camera out of my face!
Not the kind of ball I wanted to see today. Seriously. Really, this is what this channel has come to. I had a very good career. I went to college for this shit. Okay? I have a degree in journalism. I was a photojournalist before this, and then I was a model. But no.